It is 3:36 on the Beat 99.9 FM. That is Young Season with a song called Heartbreak Hotel. A lot of there's some artists in this country that love to, talk about love and prophesize love, even though there's no love in Lagos.
There's no love in Lagos.
Everybody's visiting the Heartbreak Hotel, left, right. Anyway, we have the legendary Johnny Drille in the building. Hi, Johnny.
Legendary.
The man of love himself. Hi, Johnny.
Hi. Thank you for having me. Always good to be here.
Thanks for stopping by.
Always a pleasure. How's your day? How's your December going so far?
So far, so good. But the economy is economy. And
Tell us about it.
Man, I know people say, so all of us that are, it's not touching us. I promise you, it's touching everybody. We're here, excited. It's the end of the year. Grateful to be here at this point,
Yeah.
Aw, that's great. So before we even get into anything, I was at your show last month. I was at Johnny's room.
Oh,
Don't ask me how I got there or who I was with.
Who were you with? Now I want to know. Who were you with?
Somebody's son. But it was a fantastic time. It was such a great time. And I literally put on my status, like, if you are going to go, make sure you go with somebody's son. Make sure it's the right somebody's son, because there's different levels of
What's
that.
funny? Like, I hear everyone say, oh, it's a crime to go to a John Drille show single. But like everybody I see, they all look like they're by themselves, single.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where are these people that are booed up? Are they all the way at the back?
But the funny thing is, I went there with someone, but I was standing alone.
That's crazy.
No, you're not telling us the whole truth. What's going on?
I was just there by myself, me and Johnny and my phone. I was like, who did I even come with?
No, but I feel like it is mostly single people, because this year's edition is the first one that I couldn't attend.
Yeah,
I was at the last 2 years and the one before that, and it's usually like single people, because I was there with my friends and so I went into a bunch of single people as well, and that's very strange. I don't know, because I feel like if you're coming to a Johnny Drille concert, it's probably for the lovers you would expect. But I don't know, man.
Well, I think it's also for the hopeful. People that
true. The hopeless romantics.
True. Exactly.
The unrequited
you
lovers.
did be meeting some shorties at Johnny Drille's concerts, so
find ones for that.
Yeah,
one.
Exactly.
Why don't you do like a hookup section?
I do.
You do? I didn't stay the whole time because we had to go somewhere.
I think this is the first year we didn't do this thing. So usually every year we have like wristbands for single people and then wristbands for couples. So if you're single, like you kind of know.
Yes, that's true.
No, you need to put them on stage and put them on blast. You need to do like a raffle, yeah. And whoever has the same number, if you get the same number, you both go on stage and Johnny pays for a date for you guys. Tell the team, put it on.
Economy.
There's that. Well, Johnny, how has the year 2024 been for you in terms of your music?
I can't ask for more. I think it's been amazing. It's been an incredible year for me. Well, for starters, this year I experienced fatherhood, and I think that in itself.
Congratulations!
By the way,
thank you. So that in itself it's been such an experience that I'm grateful for. But of course, I had a Canada tour for the first time this year. Our first international tour. It's 5-6 cities in Canada, and that was incredible. And new EP with Jazzy called Hard Guy Confessions.
Yeah.
3 sold out shows in the last 1 month, 1 more to go. It's been amazing, and I just think that it's uphill from here.
First of all, as soon as you said you're a new daddy, all I heard was I got more bills now.
Yes, ma'am.
I got more responsibilities.
Yes, ma'am. You have no idea, like, babe. I keep wondering, they're so small, but they cost so much. Like, my God, diapers,
even to have
baby formula,
for the baby to be born. I hear the hospital bills are crazy.
and we gave birth in the US. It was, and we didn't have insurance. So if in the US everything is insurance, right? If you don't have insurance, like like the bills are just unrealistically high. And
and now that Trump wants to stop birth by,
I've started giving our baby a hint that you're about to start doing influencer work.
You're talking to the baby.
you owe us, like you have a backlog of debt.
Oh, that is great. Fatherhood, new tours and everything, and the fact that you're doing a whole project with Don Jazzy, the Don of Mavens. How many other people is Don? I say Don, Mr. Jazzy,
not Mr. Jazzy.
This is Africa. We've been talking about how have to put some respect on people's names.
You do, and you have to put some massive respect on Don Jazzy.
Yes. So, what was it like? Even just saying, did you have to go to him and say this is something you wanted to do, or how did it come about?
I think kind of naturally happened because if you recall, 2 years ago we did actually way before that we had a song to called Over, but then I think the one that really popped was How You My Friend. But then it was produced by Jazzy, but he was very involved in like promoting the song as well. So I think at that point people started to go, an EP might not be bad. And then we did Believe Me as well. People started to like expect something bigger. And it took us a while, but we eventually made the EPs together. Again, one thing you should know about Jazzy is that he's I think the word is free spirit, because he'll make you very like, nothing is that it's never like too serious with Jazzy. If you're working with Jazzy, it's almost like we're having coffee, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people expect that when you're going to work with Jazzy in the studio, you be like, you get your notepad, you prepare your mind, you get in the studio. You light the candles. Everyone's like in his heads. Half the time, Jazz is really on his phone, just like and it comes up with this melody, and for the next 10, 15 minutes, you're just doing random stuff. Right. Sometimes you're just chatting about nothing, right? But then I think that's how you get some of the most interesting, light-hearted songs that translate to the audience. So I feel blessed that I've been opportunity to work with Jazzy. It's things I used to dream of when I was a lot younger. When I was in Benin, like Jazzy was already, watch him and D'banj on TV and be like, whoa, this guy's man. And I never could have thought that at some point I'd be making a song, not to talk of even a project with him.
Love that. Well, the EP is out right now, Hard Guy Confessions. Love it. There are some songs on it. I've listened to the entire body of work, and I absolutely love it. There's one song that I want us to talk about.
Okay.
The Anyway song. Because there are some lyrics that I don't agree with. Okay.
You should be happy that you're speaking for men like
no. Because in this Lagos, I can't find a woman that will agree with some of those things that you said in the song. If my giving is no longer giving, if I don't have money, I'll still love you. It's a lie.
Johnny's for the dreamers. For the dreamers.
It's a lie, Johnny.
So that's a dream right there.
So let's talk about that.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Love is meant to be unconditional, right? That should be the foundation, regardless of anything. Like, you want someone that would love you.
Right.
That's what we want.
But Lagos girls.
Let him land.
Okay,
Johnny.
Continue.
So,
Yeah.
Clearly we don't.
To be honest, I don't know where I'm going from here. But I mean, it's just what it is. Like, of course, we exaggerate a little bit.
Right.
But I don't think a lot of the stuff we said was crazy. Like,
a song that was more truthful is Spending. Now that song speaks facts.
Every girl says that.
Exactly.
Every girl says that about spending.
But I believe in love. And I also believe in spending. I believe in it.
No, but I do, because I don't want people to watch this or listen to me now and think that, I don't believe that a woman is out there and she's not going to love you just because of your money. Yes, unconditional love exists, but not in Lagos.
Lagos is different. I gotta admit, though.
Exactly.
You found unconditional love, didn't you?
Not in Lagos.
See.
Well, in Lagos, but not of Lagos.
Not of Lagos breeding.
Or maybe it is possible in Lagos. It's just kind of hard. I'll say
I think so. I don't know what's happened to you. I've been hurt in the past.
So you see it too, right?
Yeah.
And you're just seeing him after the first time in a while.
So defeated. Like
nah. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna air out all my dirty laundry, but I'm just gonna say Lagos girls have shown me shaggy,
especially this year.
Yeah.
Man, I can understand that.
But basically, most of the inspiration for that body of work with Don Jazzy, I'm guessing, must come from your relationship with your wife.
So interestingly, there's a few songs here and there that are like reflective of that. But at the end of the day, what I also do is I try to what's the word? Is it unpersonify, if that's even a word, the songs. So it's not like a picture representation of my life. There's a few songs I have that inspired by true life experiences, but a lot of times as artists we really also artists like paint. We're just painting pictures of what we imagine. It may not be like true representation of our lives. So I think that for example, a song like It Hurts, that's all Jazzy. I till now I still don't know what happened to Jazzy that inspired It Hurts. Because I think that's the most emotional I've ever heard Jazzy sing any song.
Right.
And then Anyway as well, My Peace of Mind, which is a song about life.
Yeah.
But of course, I very much prefer writing songs that are based off of true experiences. I just think that it translates, it feels a bit more true.
Yeah.
So, you said like a lot of big things has happened for you this year. And as we are in December, very much in 2025 already, would you say there are a couple big life lessons you learned this year?
Yeah. Yes. I don't know if it's in the last 1 year or even the year preceding it. I think the biggest thing I've learned is that like a lot of the things that we spend so much time musing over and bothering ourselves over, at the end of the day, they don't really matter as much. And the things that truly matter are like family and the people that love you and people that you love in return. Everything else is fixable, or it's again seasons in life. There's going to be seasons where you're not 100% or things are not going great, but then when you're in the season where things are going great, you almost don't remember where you're coming from sometimes. So as long as you have people that love you and you have people that you care about and you surround yourself with those people, that really is all that you need. But I know it's a difficult thing to say in this economy, but
no, man, I love the fact that your brand, no matter what, come rain come shine, is always pushing love and like happiness. Like honestly, I go to some concerts and you just see some doubts and we were just going crazy about this, people trying to grab a waist and everything.
Blackberries deserve love too.
Yeah, lovely. Come to Johnny Drill concerts and act civilized. No, but you come to a Johnny show and everyone is just emasculated in just this positive feeling. I remember just like looking left and right and just, I didn't know the people next to me, but I was just like, you're having a good time. I'm having a great time.
It's listen to you talk about it like this. I always wish I could experience it. I don't know how to explain it. Yes, because I'm upstage. I'm watching all this. Like, I'm enjoying being on stage, by the way, just performing and having fun, having a great time with these people. But it's almost like sometimes I want to have like an out of body experience where I'm in the audience, like watching this whole thing play out. But it's nice to hear you talk about it.
Oh, it's definitely magical. And also, I think something that I feel happens like at your concerts is seeing the growth, especially with your fans, because it's repeat what's it called, concert goers that come every year. And there was one clip that went viral this year of a young girl that was at the last year's concert, and this year she also came on stage again and she sang along to one of your songs. So how did that feel for you? Seeing most of your fans just growing up,
and people were saying it was staged.
No. So if you so it's funny, like every time I go up stage, I'm not planning anything. It's hard the only thing that's planned is a set list. You go from the song to the song to the song, but like all that conversational stuff, all what engaging with the audience, it's happening right there, right then. So that wasn't staged. The first one wasn't staged. The second one wasn't either. And it was pleasant to see her again and to see that she's grown. I remember how she looked the first year, and she's already so tall. Yes. Again, I think it's also a beautiful thing that my music is also family friendly. That kids, young people can listen to it, and the parents don't have to close their ears for certain parts of the songs. I don't think that's very commonplace right now in the Nigerian music space, because I feel like a lot of people make music, and if there's no explicit something in there, it's not complete. Like you have to throw that in there for it to be. And I think more people should actually do that. Just again, you don't have to oversimplify the lyrics, but just family friendly. Like you want to be able to enjoy music with your kids.
That's great. So you're still giving us shows this December, are you not?
Oh,
you were performing yesterday, weren't you?
Yes. Yesterday I had a So I think yesterday was a performance in some. It was for a brand.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had a show in Abuja on Sunday. So we've had 3 shows so far in the Nigerian tour: Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Abuja. The last one is in Benin on the 22nd. I'm taking it back home for the last show this year. Yes, so I'm excited about that. But we have the UK tour coming pretty soon.
When's that coming up?
Well, it's
say.
not. I can't say yet.
Can you say where you might be going in the UK?
Definitely London.
Well, yes.
The In It tour.
Pretty sure
In It.
Birmingham. How do you pronounce it?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Listen, me and Nicole, we've been trying to pronounce like British like words.
Worcestershire.
Yeah.
You know, it's a Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Okay, so Birmingham, London, Manchester.
Manchester, yes. I think there's one more.
Bristol. I'm just naming all the big places now.
Yes.
Glasgow. Oh, you're going to, where is it? Scotland.
Yes.
You're going to Scotland.
Nice,
Glasgow.
nice.
Yes.
Never been. But there's lots of sheep there here.
Lots of what?
Sheep.
Like actual sheep.
Like sheep.
Oh! Have you been there before?
She hasn't. She only heard that.
Where did you hear that from?
Did you hear that? Exactly.
How did you have to chip that in?
Sorry, I used to watch this reality show that was set in Glasgow.
Oh.
And all their like transition shots was always sheep in a field. So I just see Glasgow and I see sheep. Yeah, so that sounds very exciting. I wish I could go to that. So 2025 is around the corner, like we said. The tour is coming up. Are we gonna see more great music?
Are we getting an album? It's been like 2 years.
Are we gonna get a Johnny featuring Nicole?
Does Nicole sing?
No, she doesn't.
First of all, my wife is gonna.
You were about to say how much of a beautiful voice you have, and he just messed it up for you.
But at least you know. Should I give you some samples?
Oh yes, please. Listen,
No,
we'd
no,
love
no,
to
no,
hear.
no, no.
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll jump in the studio. We'll jump in the studio. No. I don't know. I don't want Maiwa to get jealous.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. There's of course, more music as always. I have a new EP that just dropped with Jazzy called Hard Guy Confessions. We'll let that marinate for a bit, and then like you'll not believe it, but I already have like 2 albums
Yeah.
like set to go. But
Do you ever find like, okay, like you said, you have albums set to go, but they're probably not coming out, maybe not anytime soon. But would you feel like maybe when you're ready to bring out these projects, maybe the songs will be stale or they're not with
that's
the
the thing
times?
about me. I have difficulty moving on from songs. In the sense that what I would do if I have songs that it's been a minute, it's been a while, they've been there, I would rework them to sound more modern. But like I feel so bad to just let songs go, and it's hard for me to create more if I don't offload like this backlog of music. And I think that's been the most difficult part for me as a musician, because I'm constantly, and things you have to keep working on music. You can't stop. You can't take a break. Like you have to let it out. So yes, I think at some point I'm probably going to release like projects that I'm just going to call unreleased music, which is like songs that from God knows when that just may never go out if we wanted to put them as
like a
release.
compilation.
Yeah, just like a compilation, right? I plan to do that at some point, but right now it's just the albums that's currently in view.
Other than music, are you into like acting and stuff? I feel like I've seen you in 1 or 2.
I did do a cameo. Was that a cameo?
There's a film coming out soon. I think I saw you in the trailer.
No, that was Ladipo.
Oh, that was
Ladipo.
That's that Christmas movie. Yeah, I knew it was one of the Maven's crew.
Yeah, that's Ladipo. But I do have a thing for acting every night. We used to act in church back then, and I mean, it wasn't serious acting.
I can see you on screen.
And I do. So if you watch a lot of my music videos, there's a lot of them is storytelling, and I think and even when like we're shooting stuff, like I have a thing for. I'm very interested in like visuals and directing stuff. So I may act, but I most likely do a bit more directing at some point in the future.
Mama makes movies though. He can cast you.
Oh, please do.
See, I said such a nice.
See, she's saying such nice things, but you don't do the same.
About her too. Okay, Nicole, you have a wonderful voice.
I mean, you already knew that.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Now, but looking forward to you being in some movies. I can see you playing some type of characters. The lover boy.
Always nice in love.
Man. You know what's man? There's a movie there's a movie that came out a while ago. They showed me this. The lady, she's very popular. I'm not gonna mention the name.
Yeah.
If I was the director, anyways, she's she said, "Oh, would love to have you on this movie." I was very excited. I was like, "Yes, let's do this."
Yeah.
And then they sent me the script. Oh my God, I just could not see myself doing the things on the script.
Oh,
why?
No.
I can't even say the things on air.
Was
and then again, it wasn't kissing. It wasn't
a bad boy.
Let's not talk about it. Anyways, if the role eventually went to Timini. He killed it.
Timmy do anything.
He killed it. I didn't watch it, but I saw the trailer now. But it seemed like he killed it. Anyway, so I'm open to acting. Just the roles that
that come your way has to be approved by for the brand.
Yeah.
It's gonna do the X-rated version. So I'm joking. We don't do it. Ooh, Johnny After Dark.
Johnny After Dark.
That's a whole album right there. That's a whole album right there.
That's a bad album title.
Do you ever see yourself making like baby making music, like an album
that's the
like
After Dark?
It probably still will be the one that kids can listen to.
Mommy and daddy are going to the bedroom.
We're walking to the bedroom.
Close the door and go to sleep. This is how babies are made. Literally. That would be good. Oh my god, you should actually do like a children's album, like a nursery rhyme type of thing.
See, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, that will go viral in schools.
So I'm trying to make your baby an influencer now. You could influence for that.
Bro, have you seen Miss Rachel's views on YouTube?
It's a lot.
Millions.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a market we haven't tapped into here.
There's a little boy named Henry. I think he's older now, but when his parents started his YouTube channel, he was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And he was just reviewing toys.
Yeah. I think I know that. I know that
has
kid.
cashed out.
I know that kid.
Built like mansions for his family.
Yup.
Very lucrative.
Love that for them.
Crazy,
so Baby Drille is gonna be the next face of Pampas. I don't know.
Pampas, you can hear us talking. That'd be like, can you hear us?
Johnny, this has been so amazing to talk to you.
Thank you so much for
and
having
to
me again.
see your December plans and your 2025 plans. Whoa, touring in the UK, cashing out in pounds. Love that for you. I love that for you. Hope the family is doing well, and hope you're having a fantastic Christmas. And come on back when you come back from your tour.
Absolutely.
And you're now the UK weather has touched you, and you're fresh. And that's frustrated to be in this country with us.
Like the rest of us.
The rest of us.
Come on. We're still pushing. Everyone's pushing.
Yeah.
We're pushing through.
That
well,
is
thank you so much for
amazing.
having me. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. And also, don't forget to check out all the other content on the other shows on the Beat 99.9 FM.